So I'm Richard Nelson. I'm the Deputy Coordinator for Power Africa. I'm based here in Pretoria. Obviously I work for the US government, and I've been here for a couple of years now. In my role in Power Africa, I was part of the team that helped to decide that we were going to join in a collaboration with YALI to do a special cohort based just on power and women in the power sector. This is the pioneer cohort, and there's a lot of excitement and enthusiasm about what the potential is for this group, and we'll see what happens. I think with the talent that's here and the expertise among these women that are participating in this program, they're going to go back and have tremendous influence in their jobs, in the power sectors where they're from. And if that actually happens, we're going to continue doing this for as long as we can, because that's exactly what we hope to happen. There's a couple of benefits. I think the first is for them to be able to get to know each other and to network. There's almost nothing more powerful than a group of highly motivated people who are in different locations suddenly getting to know each other and being able to rely on each other for ideas and resources to be able to implement the changes that they want to make in their own locations. So that's the first thing. The second is just the additional training and education that UNISA will be able to provide to them relative to the power sector. I think that will be critical to help increase their understanding, increase their capacity, so that when they go back, they'll be more of an expert in the field. And even just having the UNISA brand on their back, having the YALI brand, having the Power Africa brand on their back and in their resume, I think will open doors for them, give them extra attention and clout in the circles that they're in. So I think there's a lot of potential for them to do great things with this. And I look forward to coming back in 4 weeks and meeting all of these delegates again and hearing about the experiences that they've had. And then I hope to hear from them in the future about what they've done.
I've been involved in the energy sector for about 6 years, predominantly as in my capacity as a professional. Then about 3 years ago, I started my own energy company. We're a project developer, and what I realized was that in as much as I had the expertise from having worked on these projects, I hadn't really been able to wow round or really delve into my business model and making my business work. So that's really what inspired me to take part of this program, because it's literally, I get to spend the next month honing in and unpacking my business model and basically coming back in November with a bang.
I will be sharing my knowledge of cross-border jurisdictional law. So I work all over Africa. I'm an international oil and gas lawyer. I've negotiated contracts in South Sudan, Equatorial Guinea, Uganda, Ghana, Nigeria, Ivory Coast, in Central Africa. So I'm bringing that wealth of experience of not just one specific point of view, but knowing how it works. Everything works all around Africa. I've advised governments, ministries, national oil companies, all these countries, and so that's that experience I'm bringing. That I know Africa, I know this terrain, I know this continent very well, I know the laws, I know the local content.
My name is Gracia Munganga. I am originally from the Democratic Republic of Congo, but I have two hearts because I've been living in South Africa for the past 15 years. So I work for the Innovation Hub, the Climate Innovation Center in Pretoria. Why I decided to apply for this program is Power Africa has some very ambitious goals. I think that the lessons learned from what they've been doing over the last 5 years and understanding where the plans are something that I can not only learn from to share with the companies that I work for, but I also hope to share with my fellow African colleagues from all over the continent the kind of experiences from the South African energy landscape, but also from the startups as well. Yeah.
En fait, en tant que Malagasy, venant d'une île du sud de l'Afrique, il est très important de collaborer et de travailler avec les autres pays d'Afrique. C'est pour cela qu'il est très important d'utiliser un réseau afin de développer les capacités et ensuite utiliser les ressources nécessaires afin de développer l'économie de Madagascar, mais aussi de l'Afrique.
In as much as the YALI network is a very big network, I see this as a very huge opportunity for me because this program is the very first cohort bringing together women in the energy sector. I mean, those that are advocates, business women, women who are setting the pace for policy development and legalities. So this is like an opportunity for me to meet all of these young women from different parts of Africa to collaborate, share ideas, share knowledge, and see how we can foster the growth of energy in our various countries we're coming from.
When I saw the call for this program, I thought it is such an amazing idea to bring in women leaders from all over Africa to try and solve the African energy issues. And that inspired me to come and network, learn from other people, from other leaders in the energy sector in Africa, and try and address our issues as Africans in the energy sector.